Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to our Thursday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers. And today in studio, all the way from 21st and Larimer, which is like the ballpark neighborhood, I would say. Yep. We are Everyday Pizza with Sam, Samantha, and Art. Sam,
I could be Sam.
we're ready for that now.
we're
We're
ready
at that
for that.
level. I want to just say before we get going on this episode, done I think 503 episodes. This is in the top 10 best displays I've ever seen. They hit all the notes. You got, high and low. You got dried stuff. You got prepared stuff. The drinks, the decor. Very impressive. I've not been to their place yet, but just from this level of attention to detail, I'm dying to go. All right, who's going to give me a history of you guys?
Yeah. Well, do you want to start?
Of course.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about yourself.
About myself, my name is Art. Moved to Denver 3 years ago. Before that, lived in New York for many, many years. And moved here to work at the restaurant called Somebody People, which Sam and Trisha Marr opened in 2019. Worked at Somebody People, had a pretty good run over there. And they decided that this city needs more pizza. So
More plant-based pizza.
more plant-based pizza.
Yeah.
And it happened really quickly. It took about 4 months to open the space, and
And the
That's
space
what we
is
do now.
located where?
it's on 2162 Larimer Street
Okay.
in the Ballpark neighborhood.
Okay. And Sam, what's your background?
I've been working in food service for about 13 years. So just from serving to managing to doing event coordinating. That's what I do right now. Just love food, love feeding people. I think my favorite part is the creating of the container for people to come in and feel invited and welcome to, do one of the most basic human things ever, eat.
When did We Are Everyday Pizza open?
It opened August 1st
Okay.
last year. Started good, started strong. The baseball was happening, the Oktoberfest, and we were just doing our things that we were doing.
Yeah.
I love eating and cooking with whole vegetables, making things at the restaurant, pretty much all of them. So
From scratch.
So that brings me to the concept, because I think they're getting a slight idea and from your sister restaurant, but give them like the elevator pitch, explain the restaurant.
Yeah, I can do that. So we are a vegetable-forward dining experience that emphasizes on Italian cuisine. Everything is sourced as locally as we can. It's really fun during the spring and summer because so many farmers are. We built so many relationships with farmers over the last few years to even get things like our mushrooms locally grown and things that are sourced with just like intention in mind and sustainability in mind. And we really like to honor the whole vegetable. That's one thing Art's so good at, it is making sure that all parts of the vegetable are being used, and if it's not, we compost it, and it goes towards creating really amazing compost.
You said dining experience, which is the vibe I got from your Instagram, is that this is not a normal restaurant. There's a lot more going on here. And obviously we have cocktails as well. So you have a full bar and making craft cocktails. Let's start with these drinks and talk about what you brought today for me to drink.
So the pinkish red one is our seasonal zero proof cocktail that is without alcohol.
Okay.
It is called the It's About Cran Time. It uses seedlip spice, cranberry juice, and we got just lemon, simple. And the one
mind if I
next,
do.
give it a try. A little rosemary sprig for freshness.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's super good, huh?
That is refreshing.
Yeah, and then this is our foolproof cocktail, La Dulce Vida. It's made with our Roaring Fork vodka, velvet falernum, lemon. It's a very silky smooth, it's called La Vida Loca, so living the life, the pure life, crazy life.
All right, let's start jumping into the food.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. What do you got there?
we got the Brussels sprout pizza with Fresno chilies, dill, fried shallots, and ham cream. So all started from the whole vegetable. The thing that I like about our pizza, I wanted to make it different. We mill our farro. We get the organic farro, mill it, and add it to the classic mix of the high gluten and 00 flour. Let it proof for 2 days, and that's how our dough comes out crispy and bubbly and super light.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like classic Neapolitan with the char and the bubbles.
Oh yeah.
Using a wood-fired oven, I'm guessing.
There is wood there. The wood burns. The wood burns in there. It's mostly gas, but I wasn't going necessarily for a Napolitan, but I also wanted to be the slice
Ooh.
that is not soggy.
Look at that.
So we were hoping for it to be a quick restaurant, but you stop by, grab a pizza, take it with you, do whatever things you want to do downtown, and even if some time goes by,
Yeah.
you still have
There's
your
no flop.
Yep.
No flop.
No flop, and that's probably made an hour ago, at least.
Yep.
All right, tell them what this one is.
This is the mushroom pizza. This is the mushroom, like Samantha said, we source locally from our friend Jacob from the Jacob's Mushroom Farm. This is has nothing but mushrooms. So when you clean mushrooms, when you cut the center, cut the stems, we fry all the scraps, and this is the sauce.
Bro, like, after we hear what he said, now we all have to look at the pizza.
Look
What?
at it,
How
yeah.
did he do? And no cheese, right?
No cheese.
It looks like it has cheese.
So it has
They all do.
Yep.
It has creamy mushroom sauce. All the veggies we
Wanna
roast
check
in
out this
the
one?
pizza oven, which is amazing place to cook your vegetables.
This looks like my lunch is what this one looks like.
She's very popular.
All right, what's that one?
That's a falafel. As the base, we use our almond tzatziki, which is almond water, garlic, white wine vinegar, dill, and cucumber. That's a sauce. Then you get the falafel, chickpeas, many classic spices that goes to falafel: cumin, coriander, caraway, and red cabbage. That's marinated with ginger and cilantro. You cover all the levels
take
of
this?
flavor
Yeah.
to get the bread, got the creamy sauce.
Amazing what you can do without
Yeah.
cheese or meat.
And this is like very classic Italian. It's called pizza rosa, just a red pizza. So it's one of the things, like I said, I don't like using the things that come from cans. And when we were opening, I was like, why I need to buy peeled tomatoes from the can, which I can buy tomatoes, blanch them and peel and marinate however I want. So we don't use canned tomatoes. These are all fresh. And luckily, we can source them locally from the Rocky Mountain Fresh. For this one, we just roast them, make the sauce, garlic, oregano, Calabrian chilies.
Finished though.
Very simple.
You don't see this a lot in Denver. It's a thing you see in New York or Italy, without the cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're the first ones I've seen without cheese here in this town. What else we got? This looks good.
Yeah, look at that.
Is that a dessert?
It is a
dessert.
dessert. Check this.
Falafel?
This is my personal favorite. This is polpitine.
Say it again?
Polpitine.
It's not falafel?
It's not falafel. This is eggplant.
Eggplant and cabbage.
Ooh.
Eggplant, cabbage, garlic, parsley, chili.
Yeah.
It can be on the sandwich. I put in everything. It was a sandwich. It was on the pizza if you want. It can be eaten just like this, deep in the sauce. This is a
That
My
by the way,
favorite.
was a 10. Nothing I've never had anything like it.
This is one of our prized babies here. Here, I got you.
He's got his mouth full now.
Start it
That's
on.
why I don't eat on the show, because you can't
Start
talk
it.
with your mouth full.
All right, this is our cabbage. It's marinated. It is formed into a steak. We smoke it, and then right? Smoke it?
pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I was like,
No, but
your body
sure.
turned. There is garlic aioli on top, a little frisee salad mixture, hakuri turnips, and espelette dusted on top.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Just something you could whip up at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work goes into it. Braising, cooling, cutting all the extra parts, rolling it in sorghum. So I just It inspired me, the porchetta, the classic Italian dish, porchetta, rolled pork belly. And like, I can do it with the cabbage.
Yeah, I can't wait to
The
try that.
there is no fat, so I use the sorghum. And the juices from onions, from cabbage, just get together with the sorghum, and that's how it becomes
Like
very
bonded together.
bonded together. And
On to dessert,
Ooh.
which I can't believe somehow these are plant-based. This guy here,
that's a pear tart.
okay,
Very simple. It's a gluten-free crust.
and gluten-free.
Yeah.
Yep,
By the
gluten-free
way.
crust. Pear and apples are in season now.
Okay.
It has ginger, sugar, and just pears.
Well, looks
Little
like
lime
it's
zest.
tiramisu.
This is our take on tiramisu.
Oh,
Okay.
this is queen.
This is the queen.
This is not your
Truly a
average
queen.
everyday tiramisu.
This is a cashew cream and vanilla cake. So cashew cream is very light alternative to mascarpone. You just blend it with coconut oil, vanilla, and espresso.
You brought up gluten-free. You can do these pizzas, almost all of them gluten-free, right?
Yes.
And I assume do you do gluten-free pasta as well?
Yes, we do,
Okay.
but we do not make it in-house
Sure.
like all of
we
our... Yeah.
But these you're making.
Yeah.
These we're making,
Yeah.
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 And then I noticed, do you do live music as well?
Yeah. So on Fridays.
But wait,
and-
there's more.
Yeah, on Fridays and Saturdays, we have local DJs come through. We do have some, I would say, residential DJs that will circulate through our space as well as at Somebody People. And we also have been offering this really fun event about once a month called our Saucy Sessions, where you get a ticket. It gives you access all night to our DJ lineup, which is usually like a fun collective of friends and people that play music together. And then you get an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet from 10 to 1 a.m.
And,
It's a pretty
and,
swanky deal.
and that's once a month.
About, yeah.
And how do they find out when it is?
You'd find out on our Instagram.
Okay, which
Yeah.
is?
We are Everyday Pizza.
Why do I want to sing every time you say that?
Yeah.
We are everyday people, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that a song?
exactly.
Oh, I should not sing. I forgot. I'm not a good singer.
We
That's-
thought
that's
about
how it
breaking
started.
music.
You could, absolutely, when you come back. Happy hour?
Yeah, we have a happy hour from 4 to 6, Monday through Friday. You get $5 off pizzas and pastas, $3 Prosecco, $6 Pilsner, $6 glasses of a red or a white wine.
You know, I hear a lot of happy hours, and I'm like, really? That's a deal?
Yeah,
No, that's a deal.
That's a deal, yeah,
That's a
absolutely.
smoking deal.
Yeah, and then we've got a specialty cocktail as well for $6. That'll kind of circulate right now. We have a Norwegian kick on a French 75. It's pretty
And are you
damn
open
good.
7 days?
Every day, baby.
Lunch and dinner, right?
Right now we're in like phasing out of our winter time, but we will be open for lunch every day.
Yeah, starting February, we'll be open for lunch every day.
Okay. You got a website?
We are everyday.pizza.
You know I'm having this.
Yeah, please.
Look at that. Oh, it's starting to fit. It's just from the weight. It's from the, so much falafel on top.
Yeah.
Did we forget anything?
No. Got
There's
it.
many more things that we
There's
have,
many
but we
things.
could only feed
Come
that
by.
many pizzas.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Very impressive. You should be very proud of yourselves. This is not easy to do, to schlep all this stuff from downtown, make it look all beautiful. I appreciate your effort. We'll be back for another episode of What's for Lunch tomorrow. We have a new restaurant called Sweet Basil Cafe from Aurora coming in. Let's eat! That is freaking amazing.
It's
Oh,
so
he's even eating his own food. That's a good sign.
Of course.
That's
Of
for sure.
course.
If I wouldn't like it.